I'm feeling ill, and I looked at him. Wow, he really is sick, because he normally wouldn't complain about, never tell me how ill he was feeling. So that was the last time I saw him, but I always remember him being optimistic and being upbeat, because somebody else, like the service before that, told him, I'm feeling sick. He goes, pray, brother, pray. So I didn't even know in his infirmity, I know he was praying, and I was just privileged to have him as my new friend, and I hope one day I'll see him again. And I know I will, as long as I, behave. I'll be all right. I'll make it up there with him.
I met Sam's dad at Celebrate Recovery, and one of my, best memory was I was having a bad asthma attack at Celebrate Recovery, and Sam and some of the brothers prayed for me. And after that, Al had told me that he had asthma and had it kind of bad, and I was like, I never would have thought that, because if you've seen the way he always ran around, and he's always upbeat and joking, and I never saw him with an inhaler like I carry around. And it kind of made me start thinking, because I've resented God for my asthma, because I've had asthma, small airways disease, and I was born with a lung condition. I mean, my lungs are messed up horribly. And they've kept me out of jobs and the military. And I was like, man, God, why is this? But Brother Al had told me about how sick he was, but he never let it get to his attitude. And at first I was like, is this guy for real? But the more and more I saw him, he never let it get to him. And since I have asthma, I can kind of see the signs when someone's like really having a hard time breathing. And he was having that, but here he is still steady trying to tell me a joke. He's like, Ryan, and I was just like, man, breathe, man, just breathe, man, it's all right, don't get to the punchline. I'll give you CPR, I don't want to though, But I was just like, but seeing him just kind of, I don't want to say suffer, but he put up with his condition the way I hope I can learn to, because that was very mature, and it was very godly, because he didn't allow it to affect his mood. If anybody met Al, he was never without a smile. He was never without an encouraging word, and he was a good man, and I'm glad that I got to meet him, and more importantly, I'm glad he got to know the Lord before he passed away. And my prayers are with the family.
Hi, my name's Robert, and I knew Al for 25 to 30 years and everything. And every time one of us gets sick, he's always calling us, says, what, you trying to beat me? Or I call him, and he's in the hospital. I said, what, you getting sick again? You just want to get in the hospital to chase those nurses around, huh? He goes, yeah. And then once I had my really bad surgery when I had cancer, and they took it like, and then when I got home, the next day he calls me up and says, come on, you're going to go for a walk. So he comes all the way to my house and make me walk for 5 miles and everything. And I'm sick and sore and everything. And he's jumping around trying to beat me up and everything, doing all kinds of different things and everything. And then get him home, he goes, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. And then the next day he goes, come on, we're going to go somewhere. So we went, and then we went to this boat area. I forgot where it was at. And he kept on jumping around, making me laugh. And I swear to God, I thought I busted my stitches inside because I laughed so much, and he's jumping around. And he goes, oh, do I have to take you to the hospital? I said, no, just take me home and get my pain pills, and we'll be all right. He says, oh, good. After that, we'll go to dinner. And so, but this is Al. And, I love him a lot and love his family. Anything I want to do for them, they let me know. Okay, thank you.
God bless everyone. My name's Virginia, and I met Brother Al, my husband, and I. We met him here at church, and it's so hard sometimes to believe that he won't be here with us in church. He was really he really encouraged me and my husband. He was always joking. He asked me and my husband to help him with serving the coffee. We told him we would, but it just so happened that the first day we were to do it, we were late because we don't have an automobile at this time. So he comes up to me and he tells me, what happened? You weren't there. I was waiting for... And anyway, I felt very, very bad. And I told him, I'm sorry, brother, but, I just couldn't make it, And he says, well, if you're going to do something, you just have to be here on time. I said, well, brother, I'm really sorry. So anyway, I apologized. And after when service was over, and I went up to him and I told him, brother, I says, I am really sorry. I says, I really wanted to do it. I wanted to help, but I just couldn't, Things came up, and I'm going to be honest with you, I says, I can't do it at this time. But if I can help you sometimes, when he says, okay. And he laughed. So anyway, I thought he was kind of mean at that moment, but